Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees.
And now,
alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yankees have won the first 2 games of the series, so they're looking for a 3-game sweep here today.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
David Wells is ready to go as he'll be on the mound. Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
First pitch, 105.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
The second baseman.
Here's Jed Lowry now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Raines has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting third. The third
and here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrews. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
1-2, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting fourth. The first baseman, Matt Olsen.
And now here is Matt Olsen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the first coming up, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. Frankie Montas gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Derek Jeter is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, D-Roll, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair.
The
Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
Bernie Williams is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. One-0 count. Here it is. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Here comes Tino Martinez as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. The 1-0. Into right field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Jose.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, and how about this rookie taking the league by storm? It's crazy that he's had such a huge impact in only his first year in the majors. He might turn out to be a very special player.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
He loses him on ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Striding in is Daryl Strawberry, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting 6.
So next to bat will be Tim Raines. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Well, not only that, but he also has the highest slugging percentage in the league right now.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pinder is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Mark Canna is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 4, Chad Pinder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First pitch of the AB on its way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. You can't ask for. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
So now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Oakland. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-1.
Outside ball.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now to the plate here is Jorge Pasada, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And now the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. In his career, Pasada is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. 1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1-2 count.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now to bat, Wade Boggs. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Fastball just inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good.
And this ball hits the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Boggs is off of first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Laureano gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-0. In at the plate is Sean Murphy, and he'll start out there half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Murphy.
First pitch on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Fouled off. 2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. A ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Pays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand
now
currently in the American League East.
Elvis Andrews.
Next, it'll be Elvis Andrews. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. That's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the A's as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better.
Leading off
Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Williams.
First delivery to him. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Tino Martinez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He singled in his first AB. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A runner in scoring position with none out. High and deep down the left field line. The 2-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll check in here at 277. 21 homers, 53 RBIs. From the stretch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside, 3-0 now. Daryl Strawberry will be next. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
3 balls, 1
Great
strike.
pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Next here is Daryl Strawberry. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Piscotty's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line hard to center field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the tying run is in to score from third. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Canseco at third, Raines at second with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Jorge Pasada, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's so a It's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
The third baseman.
This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lowry onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
In now, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 2-2.
That missed. That's the ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's popped up out towards short right field. Lowry is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played all set for the start of the inning, and that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate.
Matt Chapman.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Matt Olsen is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Ramon Loriano. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A's are gone in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Adam Kolarek answers the call now from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now into the box, Bernie Williams. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
First delivery to him. Kolarek, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one. Lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Piscotty. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
Up next, Jose Canseco. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch.
That's down. That's the ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 home. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it remains 5-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Cecil Fielder will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 45, Cecil.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canna. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mark Canna becomes the first out of the inning.
Number 4, Chad Pinder.
Into the box, Chad Pinder. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Into the corner and slicing foul. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail 5-2. Ricky Henderson will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 24.
First pitch on its way. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now at the plate here is Tim Raines. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Hit back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category.
Soriano.
So now to the plate, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Raines, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's running in the dirt, and now let's see. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Here's the 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Pasada.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back. At the plate, Jorge Pasada. This is foul right side. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And yet another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Bounce to first. Andrews. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 6 and the A's 2. Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point this season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Elvis Andrews is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Andrews in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Jed Lowry is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. J.B. Wendelken enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Wade Boggs. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Chapman shading to his right. 1 out. Now to the plate, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And now the first pitch. Bernie Williams is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Lowry's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate now is Matt Olsen. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Ramon Loriano stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
High in the air out to center field. Williams gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So now here is Cecil Fielder. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Cecil Fielder.
First pitch on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything you're.
Oh, and
1-2 the count. No, that missed. That's a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Jose Canseco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Two and 1. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Ricky Henderson. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Loriano calls off the left fielder as he takes charge.
Now batting, right fielder, Tim Raines.
Next to hit is Tim Raines. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. From the stretch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-2.
Leading off for the Athletics, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Mark Canha is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The Yanks are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Count remains 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
3-2 now. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Next up is Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
1-1. Fouled off. Pinder stands at first with 1 out. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Sean Murphy is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail here at 6-2. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
For the Athletics, Number 62. Lou Trevino.
First pitch of the AB now. Alfonso Soriano stands in as he looks at ball one here.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Knee high. Huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next, it'll be Jorge Pasada. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
One ball.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. 2 gone. Now at the plate is Wade Boggs. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Piscotty looks up. And that ball will stay. A solo shot for Wade Boggs. Home run number 5 on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter. Back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
0-1 the count. That's down into left center for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs. And he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Laureano able to track it down for the 3rd out. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Yankees 7 and the A's 2. Don Mattingly stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. Jeff Nelson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Elvis Andrews is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fouled away. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now back, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. And he gets the punch out as the Yankees finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. New York seal up their 30th win at home on the season. David Wells picks up his league-leading 13th win as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Frankie Montas worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the